4.5 billion years after the creation of the Earth, we started a podcast. Today on.
That was a deep cut.
We're just going
much farther back than that.
That's like Chrono Trigger times.
Don't deep cut over the intro.
2012, what's that?
You're live, buddy.
Yeah, he just
okay.
He just
307 episodes, Wolf, and we're still working on it.
For a second. I must have looked away for just a second when you pointed. I'm sorry. It's been a
Professionalism never
day
dies.
for me, not the week, just today. Yeah. So today we are talking about once again Rygar.
Rygar?
That's our seventh. It is yes, Rygar. And
John Rygar.
His nemesis Liger. It is our 7th anniversary episode. Technically, the day we're recording is 2 days before the 7th anniversary, but who gives a shit? I am joined by all of us here at Press B to Cancel. GP, welcome back. How you doing?
Doing wonderfully. So good to be back. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Chard, how you doing, sir?
I'm also great. Thank you for having me back.
Sick Jake?
Doing great. 7 years. It's just blink and you miss it.
Did you say Blinken?
And Sinistar.
Am I going to be the one to say it? Guys, it's been a week.
So we were saving it for you.
No, I'm doing well. I'm glad to be here. It's been an awesome 7 years for you guys.
For you guys.
For some
We're
of
here to
us.
celebrate with you. Yeah. We're
Yeah.
bookending.
Anyway, yeah, we're revisiting the topic of our first episode, which is a hard listen, as I'm told. I didn't go back because I knew it would be.
It's a smooth listen. It's not a hard listen.
NPR.
Yeah.
It was missing jazz.
Yeah, true.
No, you know, it's funny because when I listened to
Coffee
it,
talk.
it had our original intro. I mean, we've had the same intro from Angie the Last Ancient for years at this point, but we started with a different one. I believe it was also from them as well. But to go back and hear that intro for the first time, I almost got nostalgic. Not going to lie, just a little bit.
Almost.
It's very weird, for sure.
That
Jake's
episode
crying.
is retro at this point.
Yeah, Jake's crying in the corner.
I could fix it.
He loves Rygar. He loves it. Yeah, right. While the mics bleed over, guys, I can fix it.
I know nobody gives a shit, but I do.
It's fine.
So I wanted to preface this a little with pointing out that there's basically 3 Rygar games and multiple garbage ports.
Yeah.
They're not all garbage. Just some of them are okay.
I want to, okay, if you're going to bring up ports, I actually saw that there is a port for the C64 that I want to try.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm going to spin that up. And then I also noticed that somebody has done a complete rewrite in assembly for the Amiga of the arcade. So I want to go play that one.
Okay.
The never-ending game.
Yeah, and it says for all the better and all the worse aspects. Are
Fantastic. At least they're honest. At least they sold it. That wasn't bad. It just was a lot. It was a lot. I was like, am I ever going to finish this or am I going to get sleep? I have decided that. So I chose sleep over finishing.
So I have, as of this recording, I have beaten all 3 versions of this game. The original arcade, the Nintendo game, and the PS2 game. So the original versions of all these games as they were. So I think the one most people are most familiar with is the NES one. It's one of those games that you either love or hate from your NES childhood. And it was seemingly simple, but stupidly hard, especially if you didn't have the manual.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I listened through episode 1 today because I wanted to be prepared. And I noticed, Wolf, that you said you never beat the game because you always borrowed it and never got the manual. And I have always had that experience too. Karnov is an awful game. I'm just saying.
The callbacks.
Yes.
Well done. Well done.
But yeah,
I've never had the book. I've
Is
I've
the
only
NES
played it straight out.
Is the NES one really that hard though? Because like the main thing with that game is you just sit
It's-
there and kill the
Oh,
same
this
enemy and
guy.
grind levels in the first 10
It's-
minutes, right?
It's not that hard if you understand the basic mechanics.
Right.
You know, 7-year-old me had no idea what the fuck RPGs were, let alone that it had RPG and experience mechanics, because I didn't read a manual. I didn't have access to one. The first time I played the game, it was a rental. After that, it was borrowing, and I just never got to see a manual as a kid. And then when I finally got it later and GameFAQs became a thing, I got to look online and see, and I was like, oh, there's ways to do this that I didn't have to look up in like game magazines to try and understand this stuff.
I'm
And
learning that
the only
today.
thing that's stupid is like using the Diskarmor to like grapple across, you know, because you get the grapple hook at some point. Yeah, the grapple is the only thing that even when you know how to do it, is still damn near impossible.
Right. Yeah, I did not. I played it as a kid and didn't get very far. And you only ever see like the side-scrolling platforming portion when you're young and not good at games and you don't know about the level up system. I had no idea that it had like a Contra-esque like back portion of a game or like overhead, almost blaster master kind of look
Top down.
to like that area. Yeah, and I didn't realize that. I was like, oh look, those posts are clearly something for me to grapple to, not knowing that you don't start with a grappling hook. And I was like, you know what? Maybe that's a point where I could jump over. Nope, can't do that either. So the frustration had mounted because I was like, what do you do? Because again, I have not ever read the manual for this game ever in my life. I was just winging it. You can't wing it with this one. It's not a good. I mean, you could probably if you figured it out, but I'm not smart enough for that. Apparently,
I learned to stop reading manuals when I realized that Super Mario Brothers is a homicidal menace game. After reading that manual,
spoiler alert.
Yeah, I can't read manuals anymore. They terrify me.
But the manual's where you get all the deep plot for NES games, right? Because they could never fit all this into the game itself. Like Rygar, the NES
That's
one, is
true.
that the one that had the intro where it said 65 billion years in the future? Or is that the arcade?
4.5 billion years. I
who's
believe
counting?
it's in both.
Math.
Okay. But I think it's the manual for the NES one that says that it takes place on the planet Argul or something, and it's a sci-fi fantasy setting, right? Whereas like later on in the franchise, they for some reason switched to like ancient Rome or something. It's an
Yeah,
odd-
it's Roman. Yeah.
Future ancient Rome.
You're just
Future
kicking it
ancient
in the Coliseum like you do with Britney Spears, like you do.
It's like
As one
Stargate.
does.
It's fine.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
one does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I
so
think the overworld, I think, in the NES game was called Garlaws or something like that too. So
Bless
wait,
you.
I've seen that movie. Zardoz is awful. Do not watch Zardoz.
Noted.
You don't
That
like,
is-
you don't like
that
Connery
is-
in a thong?
I
Come
don't
on
like
now.
Connery in a thong.
Just get that man a disc.
Not kidding. Connery in a thong with like gun ammo belts on across his shoulders. It's
so what you're saying is he didn't use enough to cover his disc.
that's right.
Got him.
Honestly, you
I'm
know what?
looking
You
it up
give
on
him
my
a disc
phone.
and you give him a tiara, and that's Rygar. That might as well be Rygar the movie. Zardoz.
No, Rygar was in like leather tights or something though.
He
It's
had
not
red
far
spandex.
It's not
Yeah.
far off.
It could be a thong.
I tried
don't
looking
know.
that up because I've not heard of this movie, so I just used my phone to try to look up the Sean
are you
Connery
in for
thing.
a treat? You
No,
should watch
everything
this
is
one.
slowed down and my phone is burning up. What is going on?
You hit the
Cursed item. You
You
found
hit
the
the
cursed item.
the Google filter. You have to go turn off safe browser to get it to work.
I don't think I'll do that.
Oof. No one said this wasn't safe for podcasting.
That's a great
This
idea,
is-
guys. We should start a podcast. I enjoy our weekly calls, but we should start a show. People would dig the hell out of this, I think.
You know, maybe
This
we
is
could
not
go
a Teams call. We're not at work.
maybe we could
Fuck
go for
Teams.
7 years or something. Yeah.
So
I
I,
haven't
would,
gotten much
Podcast
of
is
liquor
60
store
billion
things,
years
so-
in the future.
Yeah. 7 down,
so I would
50 billion.
I
to go.
would venture to say that Rygar is probably one of the better games on the NES, despite its shortcomings. It's not
well,
bad,
Triggered.
not bad.
particularly for its year.
Of the 700 NES titles, Sure,
I would say
put
it's in
it
the upper
top
half.
50. Absolutely, I would agree with you, but I don't think it's on my top 100 list.
I think it could be top 100.
It might be mine.
games.
Really, my
There's a lot
favorite
of
thing
shitty
about this
NES
game.
games.
Yeah,
We're
there
doing
are.
top 100 NES games, guys.
My favorite thing about this game was thinking about it the last time I thought about it, which was 7 years ago,
Yeah.
which I believe is also the last time we got any sort of online presence or discussion. So we're back to back leading the charge of Rygar fanboys here, and that's great.
Listen, this game brought birth to the God of War franchise. Let's be honest. I mean, come on.
Well,
Kratos,
okay,
Diskarmor, Rygar, John Rygar, and Kratos. Tim Kratos.
No,
you know his name was not even Rygar.
Canonically, his name is Caesarion.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
As you would.
When in Rygar does the ashes of your family coat your skin?
Early.
At the end of the PS2/Wii game, I think.
Okay.
They did
how you get the white hair. Is that how you go Super Saiyan?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
After lifting all those weights.
So I want to know, had any of you guys...
Yeah.
Did any of you guys hear of the arcade or other ports of Rygar before the NES one when you were kids? Or was the NES one your first experience with this IP?
I mean, I have a feeling I had a good chance of seeing it in the arcade.
Yeah.
But it was not my style of game, so I never really gave it the time if I did see it. And to go back to episode 1, I'm not kidding. There was an allegory to people thinking it was Karnov. I have had the same exact moment where I'm like, Karnov? No, Rygar.
This other vaguely foreign sounding name.
And I played the NES. So to answer your question, I may have seen it, but I don't remember it.
But you didn't register it if you did.
No.
Yeah,
now I do definitely remember a yo-yo weapon when I tried this game on the NES back in the day.
That was
yo-yo weapon,
Tropics.
Yeah. The other Rygar
same overhead map, same feel, same isometric jumping.
I think my first exposure to this game would have been here in the Midwest. We had a video game and movie and cassette tape and whatever entertainment store, god dang it, called Hastings. And I'm fairly certain I remember specifically trying to choose between Super Mario Brothers 2 on the wall, or Rygar. And I know which one I went with, and it was Mario 2. And I think that was the closest I ever came to playing Rygar until roughly 7 years ago. So
fantastic.
This was not one that was really ever on my radar.
NES games. You can't tell me you hadn't played it until then.
Okay. Well, I won't tell you that, but
but I might be
you
lying.
Can collect something without having ever, we're collecting VHS tapes right now, but I haven't seen every movie of all time.
That's fair.
Like Zardos. You got to go see Zardos. You got to get the tape for it.
Well, okay, we have that one on Laserdisc.
Laserdisc?
No.
It probably is on Laserdisc, actually.
It's probably 3 sides.
Diskarmor, laser Diskarmor.
Laser Diskarmor.
Guys, I'm regretting every moment where I made a tie to Zardos. I'm sorry.
No, I'm putting Sean Connery on the thumbnail if YouTube will.
I'll be like Rygar or Zardos.
Yeah, with this Diskarmor exposed.
Put Connery there, but then just put the title as Karnov. It'll be great.
So for me as a kid, when this came out in arcades, it was 86. So the only arcades I went to when I was like 5. So it was Chuck E. Cheese, and this is not a game you would probably find at a Chuck E. Cheese. So for me, the earliest arcade memories is Mario and Donkey Kong, of course. So I don't think I would have seen it, but later in life I probably would have seen it in the back of an arcade in the 90s, along with Rastan. But I probably played more Rastan than I would have Rygar. But having played it on emulated, in the Mister this past week, the arcade game is actually pretty solid. It's bullshit hard, but it's a pretty fun one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played that on my Steam Deck. It ran really good, but it it's a good thing for select button. I wouldn't have gotten as far as I did without it.
Yeah, it's a quarter. It's a quarter sucker.
Yeah.
GP, you had something.
Well, it was just an idea. You guys know how okay. Sorry. Tangent. You guys know that Jake is playing through the Mario games and doing his Mario thing. Well, he says Mario, and a minute ago he goes, "Fuck Mario," and I'm like, we need to do "Fuck Mario Kill," where he has to marry the game. He has to.
You got to Mario a game.
It's a bit of a
kill
stretch,
a game.
you know, verbally, but I love
Fuck
you, Jake,
Mario
so
Kill. That's so fucking good.
There's
That's a
your
good one.
next T-shirt idea.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's so good.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
There's nothing
And
else. For me to
she's
contribute
just
today.
Irish or Scottish, right? Mary
Right.
O'Kill.
Yeah, Mario
Kill.
Kill. I'll reach out to November. We'll get some work done.
Yeah. Gosh.
Okay,
Shed,
so I actually didn't even know this was an arcade game for years and years. I played the Lynx game, which is a port of the arcade game. I didn't know it was a port of the arcade game. I was just like, what the hell is this game? It's so different from the NES game. Why?
Got to bring that port.
That arcade game.
That game was bullshit hard too.
Yeah, but the arcade game is like, I know the Nintendo did that, right? Like whenever games were ported to the NES, the developer always added something extra to it to change it up from the arcade games. Like Ninja Gaiden is totally different from Ninja Gaiden in the arcades, right? And it's like that for a lot of franchises.
Yeah.
But for Rygar,
Well, Ninja Gaiden was also
Tecmo,
Tecmo, right?
Actually, that's true. It was Tecmo. Yeah. So the thing with Rygar on the arcade is like you clear the sequence of fighting enemies and they come at you relentlessly. But then you pick up this weird barrel thing with your arms and you kind of like go into the room and put it behind you. I guess it's a kind of like a door mechanic.
Oh,
but why is it a fucking barrel?
I saw it entirely differently. To me, it looked like you rode it. Like you grabbed onto it and it spun around.
Just
spun around?
Oh no! It always looked to me like he was picking it up and like
pickup because he. So they reintroduced that later on in PS2.
Yeah.
They brought that back in the PS2 version, and I was kind of like, "That's a nice little homage to the arcade."
But why not put it back?
When you open up, like some of the doors are gated, right, and you have to unlock some of the gated doors. The way to unlock them is to find those horse barrels. We'll just call them the horse barrels. Pick them up and spin them, and then it unlocks certain doors in certain areas. I was like, huh, that's where that got that from. It was because it was weird then. It's still weird. I'm not saying that makes sense. You know, I'm just saying at least they paid tribute to it back in the original when they put it on the PS2. But I don't have any vases that have horses on the side of them that I require to open to get into rooms. Now I might, because that sounds like a fun thing to do around the house, but the wife is going to question. And that's fine. I don't have answers.
Okay, so we're talking the arcade game, and first off, this is one of the very first arcade experiences I've ever had where there is like an unskippable cutscene at the beginning of like the play. And I'm like, this is a fucking arcade game. Just throw me in the
quarters to get out of the cutscene.
And then like I put in like 12 quarters and I finally make it through the first round.
Thank you.
And like I jump on this barrel. I'm like,
here we go.
Why?
Why
this
not?
Is the game. Rygar, Diskarmor, and barrel humping. That's just the game.
Barrel humping.
You got to spin your ray gun barrel around and get into the next area.
Yeah, Rygar for the arcade is really, it's a troll a little bit.
It's
huge.
Well,
big time.
They're supposed to be.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you learn mechanics of certain enemies, and in the last 7 levels, which I think we should mention, you can get to level 20 by just feeding it quarters. After level 20, you can't continue anymore with quarters.
This was a feature from Temco. They advertised this in the manual.
Yeah.
This is the feature of our arcade. We do this. Nobody else has done it. Here's a feature. We give the player a taste of Rygar for 20 stages and suck $50 out of their pockets. And then we give game over them, and they have to start all the way from level 1. It's a feature. I can't forget that one.
Feature.
Yeah.
Feature. We also attached a boot to the bottom of the cabinet that kicks you in the dick when you die. Only after level 20, it's a feature.
Don't pay attention to the galoshes that were that are on your feet and the cement that's being poured around it. Just don't worry, it's a feature.
I'm gonna get some gold Diodoras ramped up my midsection. I'm super excited about that.
But in those last 7 levels, they change up some of the enemy behaviors.
Of course they do.
Wow.
Like there's the guy a little bit, There's like the guys that stack up in 4 before they like jump out at you.
Yeah.
They stop stacking.
Oh,
they just jump at you. They just leap.
Yeah, they just like they all just come out and like leapfrog at you instead of like actually stacking on each other.
Jesus.
It's stuff like that. The game teaches you one thing through the first 20 levels, and then through the last 7, they're like, nah, we got to get more quarters out of you, dude. So
forget everything you've learned.
There's something you thought you knew it was up. Sucks.
Welcome to high school, kid.
Yeah, I was gonna make a comment. Yeah, I went to a parochial school growing up, and then I got to high school, and they're like, "Okay, we need to have a talk. Let's reset some things."
Audibly, this is a super obnoxious game.
Oh yeah,
it's just a constant
Yeah.
That was the 80s, though.
Like that one tune that dun 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 dun.
Bro, you swing a disc shield around and tell me that you ain't gonna grunt. I challenge you.
And then you
that bad play around.
You hit a point where there's waterfalls and you just hear the static of a waterfall. Like they recorded real sounds, and then they're like, all right, digitize it, bit crunch it to hell, and make it loud.
Compress it real hard. We have filters for that.
I thought the music was pretty good. I think that's a theme song that you can hear a mile away. It reminds me of like Conan the Barbarian or something. It hits. Yeah. I think it's pretty good.
In Rygar, it's like 4 bars. I think we understand why Mario RPG.
Hold on.
I think we understand Mario RPG a little more now.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's a taste in
one
music
instrument
level
in
here
4 bars in Rygar.
Those 4 bars just really fucking sell it. Just like Mario
Man, they come out swinging.
And it's better than the 2-bar that
promotion from 4 bars.
Yeah. We have a 2-bar repeating thing forever in like the stage or the continue box for Mega Man 2, right? Or Mega Man 3.
Yeah.
So no, yes, Rygar all the way with her 4 bars. Love it.
At least there's a 4th bar.
Right.
Like I think there's
splurged for the 4th.
With all that quarter revenue.
Admittedly, the NES soundtrack is awesome.
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna say, like I'm pretty sure one of the songs in the NES game used that beat for the bottom of another song, right? For the back of another song. Because they were like, well, that's a strong beat. Let's turn it into something worth listening to.
An epic soundtrack that was built upon to greatness, but it could not
build
exist
your
without the foundation of 4 bars.
Soundtrack on sand. Sandy beats.
Don't shame my song's bottom end, okay?
But yeah, the NES game had a great soundtrack. The arcade game, there were decisions made with that game's sound design, and I question all of them.
Legend says that you get a new track when you make it to level 21.
No.
But you
no.
That was mistaken.
It starts over when you die.
So I save stated to hell through this game.
Sure.
As you do.
Yeah.
Was there
so
bosses?
I actually made it to the.
Yes. There's a boss at the end.
Okay.
There is a boss at the end. That's a joke, but there's a boss at the end. There's actually like the mini boss dudes at the end of some stages, the big blue guys that jump back and forth.
Right.
They're harder than the final boss by a lot.
Okay. Okay.
And there's stages where there's 2 of them at the end, so that's really hard, along with a bunch of other things coming at you. Way harder than the final boss itself. You get into the room with the final boss, and where it sets Rygar, you don't have to move. He can't touch you. He literally just has the same jumping back and forth. That's it. Just constantly missing your hitbox. Doesn't shoot anything at you. Just jumps around. Like as long as you're not standing about where he stands, you're fine.
Get Rygar.
So he learned how to fight you from House of Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what it is? It's just that Temco's like, you know what?
DJ
We got
Lethal.
$300 in quarters from this kid. Just give him an easy boss fight. Let him finish the game. We got it. We got our
But at
money.
the
He'll never
ending-
play this again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the final fight is really a gimme because you get into that room. If your timer counts down to 0, you don't die. You just keep going. Like it doesn't stop. The fight continues.
So if that's
And-
the case, if somebody were to be an asshole, could happen. Child's an asshole, goes to an arcade, spends $300 on Rygar, gets to the final boss, and then just walks away. Is the machine soft locked?
Oh,
No, because you
There's a
can
timer.
like you can
Oh, no, the
still
time-
run
you said
into
the
the
timer
boss and die or kill him. It's
Okay.
just that the timer doesn't freeze the game. It's when it hits 0, the fight just keeps going,
Just keep
It's
going.
called
So-
Schrodinger's Game Over.
which is I think that's
Yeah,
by design.
I like it.
Kind of surprising because you get to the end of the stage.
Schrodinger's
and
cabinet.
Maybe
Yes.
the first time I got to the final boss, I had like 7 seconds on the clock, and it freaked me out. And I was like, "Oh no!" And I started running around, and he jumped on me and killed me. And the second
That's
time,
why
I had
it
like 20
incites
seconds
panic.
on the clock, and I was like, I just sat there, and he didn't jump on me, and I just let it go. And then the timer hit 0, and he was still just jumping back. I was like, "Wow, this fight is." They're like, "All right, you made it this far, just take it."
Yeah.
I do got a question in the arcade.
Sorry,
one.
sorry.
Sorry, it was
Go
just did you guys figure out the power-ups in this game? Like you get these pickups. I didn't know
No.
what the hell they were for.
I
Like,
know there's the explodey one that kills everything.
There's
on
the
the
exploit
screen.
one. There's
Right.
like a shield expansion one too that like gives it blue spikes or something
Yeah.
at the end of
Well,
it.
there's-
But I never got enough of them to matter. So I don't know what the other ones.
Like I said, I save stated to hell through this game, so I figured out what these things were. I also went and looked it up on a guide page. So there's the 5 that are sort of collectible that fill up your inventory at the bottom,
right.
Right.
and then there's a ton of them that are just points.
Mm.
Like if you get 7 stars, then you're awarded 70,000 points. Some of the gems give you like 5,000. Some of them give you 200. Some of them give you 500. Whatever. They're
It's like
just all
Adventure
over the
Island
board.
fruit.
Yeah, there's the one that looks like an explosion that just blows everything up.
That's your POW.
And then there's
As you do.
yeah, and then there's 5. There's one that's like a tiger's head, one that's a crown, one that's Diskarmor. I don't remember what the other one was. And then there's one that's a lightning bolt, or yeah, maybe a cross. I don't know. But basically, one of them makes your Diskarmor shoot all the way across to the end of the screen.
Oh, okay.
So it expands how far he shoots. One of them makes it to where instead of when you up attack, instead of swinging it around him, it shoots straight up until you let go of up, and then it shoots out forward again.
Oh,
okay.
So it gives you a weird sort of control over the up attack.
huh. Was that?
One
That
of
doesn't
them,
sound useful.
Yeah, I like the original up
it
attack.
doesn't, but it was.
Okay.
It became really useful in later stages where there's a lot of things directly above you, but
Okay.
the swing doesn't reach. But that thing goes way up, so it helps.
90-degree
there's a-
chain.
Yeah, there's like a bat that constantly flies above you, and if you don't kill him, he drops little things at you while
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
climbing up or down.
Yep.
And so if you just kill him every couple times he passes, he never gets to drop anything. He just keeps coming back.
It was weird when I was playing there's certain sections where it's vertical, you climb a rope, and there's that asshole who drops things on the little
Yeah.
guys on you. And eventually I realized while on the rope, you can lean left or right to swing the rope and avoid the
Mhm.
things dropping
Uh-huh.
on you.
Yeah.
And then
Took me a
get
while to
hit
figure
by
that
the
out.
chameleons or toads
Yes.
or
Tongues.
whatever
yeah.
the fuck are there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. This game likes to eat quarters.
Yeah. It's,
And your
it's
face.
brutal.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Okay, so the one that looks like a Diskarmor is the one that gives you control over the vertical attack. One increases your range. That's the star power. The crown makes your weapon go through multiple enemies, so you can kill multiple
Yeah.
enemies with one
Oh,
attack.
there we go.
Instead of
The
bam, bam, bam,
Ruger
bam,
shield.
bam, it's
Yeah.
piercing. Yes. One, the tiger power lets you kill any enemy instantly by jumping on it,
Oh.
The
Okay.
pounce.
which is super
'Cause-
handy at endgame.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
say, because when you jump and pounce on them at the beginning of the game, they just
It stuns
pause.
them.
They
Yeah,
just
they
pause.
stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Although
in
that's
the
a,
NES
that's
game.
I did that as a that was actually my primary strategy was just bounce across the enemies as
Yeah,
far as I
you could hopscotch on them like multiple
Yeah.
enemies just to
Uh-huh.
get past them. It was pretty handy.
You get them concussions.
and-
it's a slow death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wow.
The last upgrade was the last power up that's technically collectible is invincibility. And when you get it, it's a cross. It's either
Okay.
it gives you 10 to 45 seconds of invincibility.
Oh, 10 too. Okay, sweet.
And it's random.
So, yeah.
Okay.
The first time I
Just
got
stops
it, it was
whenever.
45 seconds. It held through
Yeah.
for like a stage and a half,
You're like, this
Yeah,
is
which
awesome.
was great. I was just like, I'm just going to go.
Just run.
The
Next
second
time-
time I got it, it was 20 seconds. So it only lasted
Yeah.
that half a stage I was in.
Did you know that before getting that? Because otherwise, that's just basically what you were saying with the stack up bad guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, give them the first experience. Give them the
Just
good
the
stuff.
gamble. Just
Yeah.
throwing the dice.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that the first time I got it. I knew it the second time, but I was like, only 20 seconds. That sucks.
Huh.
Wow.
And the timer keeps counting down between stages.
Right.
Yeah.
So while it's
yeah.
doing the score tally and all that, the timer is still counting down on your invincibility, which is
know-
horseshit.
Yeah. Okay. And while you're riding the urns,
Yeah.
Your horse door.
your horse door. That's called a barn door.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's the most Swedish chef sounding thing I've ever heard.
Horse door.
A horse
door.
door. Horse
Horse
door.
door.
I mean, your horse door.
I need to bring up
Yeah,
Swedish
Swedish
chef
door.
more. That was my favorite press B moment of all time just now. I made an offhand Muppet comment. We all saw it for 30 seconds. Muppet.
Phenomena.
No.
And then there's a PS2 game.
That's great.
So then there's the PS2 Rygar, which I'm a dork. So when I
like it.
saw this release on the PS2, I bought it.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Like I didn't know it was coming, but I was at GameStop and there it was in the new release section. I was like, okay, I got to get this
Yeah.
because I like the
2002,
NES
right?
game.
Yeah, 2002.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after work one day, I wandered into a GameStop and there it was on the shelf. And I was like, okay, I'm going to buy this. And took it home and it was decent. It was actually pretty good. It definitely shows its age, even for PS2, like against other PS2 library games, but
The
it's a
voice
decent
acting.
game.
The voice acting. I'm not kidding. I listened to some of those voice acted bits and I was like, someone is literally just reading off the page.
There
Yeah.
is-
But that is PS2 era, though.
That's
They all had
PS2 era.
that voice
Yeah.
acting.
Yeah.
Please,
Not all of them,
please for
but a
Mega
good-
Man X4.
A good majority of them were real bad. We joke about Silent Hill 2's voice acting, and it's bad. It's really
Like,
Yeah.
rough.
Like
Well,
this
what?
is worse than The Room. And at least in The Room, he's like, you're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Mark. This would
Oh,
be
hi,
like,
Mark.
you're
I
tearing me
did.
apart, Lisa. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah.
At the end of Rygar, when you find out his real name is Caesarian, the woman who says it is dying. And she goes, Caesarian. It's like you were trying to pronounce Caesarian and you didn't have the strength the first time. Why did you straight up say Caesar instead?
Because they're like, he's not a salad.
You can only afford one take back then. That's just how they did voice acting in the PS2 era. For
We
sure.
gotta go, guys. Let's go. We gotta
Yeah,
go.
let's-
Just say it
get
again.
snappy.
Say it again.
Get off the
Woman
mic. It's
Rygar.
your turn's up on the mic.
Yeah.
And
Move.
I know, like, this game is really, like, visually, it's not the most stunning game. There's a lot of browns and a lot of greens, and
Yeah.
like they went like it fits,
fits.
but they went like they really went for that look of like ancient Greece, ancient Rome
Yeah.
kind of look, where
Earthy.
it's columns and lots of caves and dirt and earth, and sometimes you're in an area that looks a little different, but most of it is a lot of just rocky caverns or mountain passes or something like that.
Well,
And it's
You love a good rocky cavern.
yeah.
It's a
Well,
cave.
'cause, like
It's a
the
tunnel.
NES one took place on an alien planet, or I'm assuming Argul, right? For 55 billion years in the future, or whatever. But then the PS2 one, the story is flipped around and takes place just after the invasion of Roman invasion of Egypt, I think is what I saw. So it's like
Yes.
Xena Warrior Princess time. Like it's definitely well, maybe no, it's not that. But anyway, it's ancient Rome. So, but that setting does fit, and I felt the graphics were pretty good. I think for PS2. Maybe I have glasses for the PS2, but I thought it looked pretty good and played pretty good.
But that was kind of the beginning of the era of games being like really looking for realistic looking areas over interesting looking areas. So like it's a bit of a shortfall in my opinion, just because you're playing a video game, you want to see shit that looks cool. And you do get that at the end. You get like the floating rocks with the badass background. And that actually kind of reminded me of late NES Rygar, where, you climb up the tower and you see the Tiger Island floating in the distance in the sky, or, you're in other areas where you can clearly see you're in the sky and you see stuff in the background and it's interesting. But that was the most visually appealing part of the game to me.
Can I point out how heavy Rygar's footsteps are in PlayStation 2 era? That man stomps around like every child. Like if he had an apartment, everyone would complain. That fucking guy is the loudest walker I've ever heard.
Well,
it's insane how loud the walking is.
That was why they had to get the people off the microphone so that they could record the stomping noises.
I swear to God, it's like they want to prove how strong he is by making him crush the ground beneath him as he walks. It's insanity. And the camera angles in that game are it's a camera angle boss kind of game a little bit.
Yeah.
Just pop. A lot of enemies will pop up. They tried like the waves, like they did in the the NES and in the arcade. There were sections of the PS2 game where it just felt like there were just waves coming at you. And they did the Devil May Cry like locked room thing where they do this cool little force shield, locks you out of going into the next room, and then all these things start popping up. But it was before they understood that when you're playing a character, the eyes are usually in front of them, not behind them. So I don't know why I'm looking at things distance behind me and I'm attacking things in front of me. There was a lot of missteps on that, but I mean, that's pretty standard for earlier PlayStation 2 games. So it wasn't all that shocking playing it, but playing it now when I played it back then, because I was like Wolf when I saw Rygar and a Greek Rygar type or Roman Rygar type game, I was like, sold, bought, purchase, play. This is awesome. Because I'm a big Devil May Cry fan too, and I'm pretty sure they were around the same general time frame.
Yeah.
Put me on that.
This is before,
so
though, right?
This is probably before, but I think I played them around the same time.
Maybe. Honestly, this reminded me. I know there's a lot of that, like, hey, this looks like God of War, but to me it also looked a lot like the Prince of Persia 3D games, like Sands of Time.
Absolutely, that's another great thought of it. Yeah,
and that is a game where the camera just defeats you over and over again.
Yeah, it's the same like overhead. Try to be 3D, but you can't move the camera, even though it wants to move for you. And every time you change a scene, like the worst thing is when you're walking, you're pressing forward on the stick and you're walking, and then the scene changes. Yeah. And since you're pushing forward, you start walking backwards, and then you go back to the scene where the thing's backwards. So you're just walking in between the goddamn scenes because you don't have enough time to change your direction. And I'm like, I already know it's in this room. Please, let me, please. It's the thing that we talked about in an earlier episode about hindering my ability to move forward.
Yep.
Yeah, Devil May Cry was a year earlier. So
okay, that's what I thought.
They probably got the lock you in a room thing from that.
And Sands of Time was a year after, so it's kind of like it's kind of all nested together. But it was before before God of War, which is interesting because when I first played this game, I'm like, oh, it's a God of War ripoff. Like, nope, it's actually before God of War. But I dug the combat. I mean, is it the best PS2 game? No, but it's still.
But it's fun.
Fun, yeah.
It's decent.
It's really cool too, right? Like it's a lot going on.
The boss designs were interesting. The boss fights were interesting.
They got the big bosses too. I liked that. That was neat.
Screen filling,
The music in this was like very on point for the type of game they were making. Lots of, horns and big orchestra sounding music. I just wish it actually like paid homage to the NES soundtrack a little bit. Because it's all just sort of like it's tunes that you can't really remember. It's just sort of background music.
It's missing those 4 foundational bars that we praise so much in the arcade game that we love so much. And
it doesn't.
You have yourself open, Wolf.
It has an awful bottom end. It's.
I want to remember it so bad that we hate about it later.
So, do we know for a fact that it was
what we do in
designed
podcasting games? Yeah.
To be a Rygar PS2 game, or was this like a Doki Doki sort of situation?
A rebrand? Was this a reskin?
No, it was actually Rygar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was the intent this whole time.
I was thinking maybe they were doing like this is going to be the new Metal Gear game, but then they couldn't figure out how to like silence the footsteps, so they're like, well, we can't do that.
Yeah, so just
Maybe-
throw a
Can't
Can't
Diskarmor
sneak
on
around
him.
at all.
Maybe
Yeah.
they
Maybe
maybe they started
Rygar.
maybe they started a Metal Gear game and had these urns that became doors, and they were like, it's a Rygar game now.
Every time he tries to hide in the urn, he just walks around it in a circle. So you know what? Rygar used to do that. Let's put him in fucking Rome.
We just need some
do it.
horse doors.
Some horse doors.
Horse doors.
When was the Ninja Gaiden reboot? Was that PS2 as well?
Sigma?
That
It was
was
actually on Great Bay.
that was
that might have been
Xbox original. That was Xbox
Yeah, I had it on
original.
Xbox.
Oh, I'm way
Yeah,
off.
that's Temco, right? Yeah, totally Temco.
Tecmo?
So I'm wondering if they were just looking at their back catalog of arcade titles and then like, oh well, we did a port on the NES 20 years ago. Let's do a PS2 game. Let's do an Xbox game.
Well,
Maybe that's what it is. It's a weird
there's always a
poker,
resurgence, right?
Right.
I mean, yeah, sorry, keep going, Jake. I didn't mean to talk over you. Keep going.
No, it just like we never had a Super Nintendo, Rygar, or Genesis. It was literally NES to fucking PS2, and then 7
Right.
years later we got a Wii version of the PS2 game for some reason, right? Like it's big gaps in terms of what they do.
Well,
with
let's talk
Rygar,
about like for another example, we could talk about like Kid Icarus. Like
right.
same,
Yeah.
it's the same concept. Like we know Pit, we've heard about Pit. Everybody knows Kid Icarus. Was there any more games made after that? No,
No.
not until what the Wii.
God of War.
He was in
It-
Smash Brothers for God's sakes, and then
It was-
they made him
well,
into like a shooter, like a flight shooter.
Yeah, he
It's
got
the
a.
bullshit.
Was it on Wii or was it? I know it was
Yeah.
on DS. Were there two different
3DS.
versions?
It was on 3DS.
It might have been the DS
because you got the
Okay.
It's on
Circle Pad
3DS?
add-on for the 3DS.
Yeah, that's right.
that was
Okay.
How many years was that? I mean, that was a hot
lot.
minute.
a while.
Yeah, but everybody's like,
Yeah.
he's still in Smash Brothers. Why haven't we got a new Kid Icarus game? And why didn't they do something like, I don't know, it'd be cool to have a cool 3D Kid Icarus
Was
game.
that
I don't know.
Sakurai did the Kid Icarus Rising? I think it was.
Probably.
Because we gave him
I don't know.
Kirby's Air Ride, so maybe we're due for another Kid Icarus game. It's just
Can we
I don't
get
know,
Caesar
we're not getting
Caesarian
smashed.
in Smash Brothers, please?
Caesar
That's what I want.
Caesarian, yeah.
Caesar Caesarian.
First name, last name?
Yes,
Yes.
that was a Sakurai game.
yeah.
Sakurai.
That
what
doesn't
it is.
surprise me.
When did this
Oh.
become a game about births? Caesarian?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, look,
Well,
always
when you have
was.
Diskarmor and needed to give birth at a distance, let me tell you how useful that is. You saw that
You
thing
guys,
right open.
uh,
I've seen Twilight. It
problem.
works. It's fine.
you
I've
guys know
seen
how the
Twilight.
chainsaw was invented?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Different day.
Okay.
That's
Different day. Got your friend in the wood chipper there.
Should have
Oh,
seen the other
Rygar.
guy.
You okay?
You should have seen the other guy.
But that Diskarmor
Can't say.
as a
I can't hear the
concept-
words wood chipper without thinking of Tucker and Dale. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
but like,
Versus evil.
Diskarmor as a
people.
weapon is pretty unique. It's not quite Captain America because it's on a chain. It's a yo-yo, and it's covered in spiked blades. I don't know why it's called Diskarmor.
I was gonna
It's a
ask.
disc that
Yeah.
can arm you. It's armed.
Except
shield.
for if
Yeah.
you're not shooting it and something touches you, you die.
You die. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
the
could, but you
opposite
could
of
shield
armor.
yourself in the PS2 version. They made it a shield in the PS2 version. You
Okay,
can block
devil's
with it.
advocate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could armor yourself with facial tissues. I don't want to name, brand names. Is it going to be effective? No. But
Is
could
it
you call
armor? It's a form
Sure.
of armor.
And if
I
you
mean,
put
yeah.
it on your arm and fling it out, is it gonna hit things? No.
What I'm
No,
saying is there's
but-
no difference between facial tissue and I have no idea. I didn't think it through. Again, devil's advocate. Anytime we're going to talk smack on something, I'm going to try to think, okay, how is
Listen,
this launching
aloe
effect?
vera, very useful tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Future sponsor of the
Rygar? I don't think I
podcast:
ever got
aloe
that
vera
power.
and Kleenex.
It's,
So,
they're,
I'm
those
so
the horse
pale.
door
Upgrade.
urns are full of aloe vera.
I'm so pale
That
that
makes
aloe
sense.
vera works for anywhere between 20 to
For
45
sunburns.
seconds.
Yes, that's yes.
10 to 45 seconds.
10 to 45 seconds. That's all I'm saying.
So this was a decent game, and then it got a port 6 years later
Yeah,
to the Wii.
Yeah.
yeah. With
and what was
with new
the big
customization.
change?
super
was the big
scion
change?
hair, super scion
Yeah,
hair.
they're like, we gotta jump on this like ultra emo looking protagonist. So they gave him like the super spiked white hair, that looks stupid. For some reason, they really rounded his jaw. I don't understand why they did that.
There's a lot of good food in. No. He had a lot of Caesar salads.
And
moving forward,
they changed his last name.
and they
Vegeta.
changed out. Yeah, I know,
Vegeta.
right? Cesare and Vegeta. And then they changed his armor from like the leather sort of, warrior toga he was wearing into like metal and leather, just black and white armor. And then they also made the Diskarmor like super black and white and edgy, right?
Yeah.
Thinking,
oh, this will be so cool. And then they didn't improve any of the game mechanically.
Listen,
so
Rygar was going
bombed.
Rygar was going through his teenage angst era, okay?
It's not a phase, Mom.
Yeah. He looks like he's about to go tell his parents to shut up. I've got the picture pulled up because I haven't seen it. But you know what? As I'm looking at this, dude is pretty much topless. So yeah, the disc is kind of the most armor that he has.
I mean,
and he's like coke thin. This is upsetting. So.
And
thin-railed Caesar.
Chard, do you want to mention this next thing? Because I pointed it out and you said you noticed it too.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Princess Harmonia.
The first 5 minutes I turned this on and there's the Princess Harmonia and I was like, that's Britney Spears, dude. That is Britney freaking Spears. Like, so if Kojima had his soul collecting machine, she would be stuck in there because that was an exact replica. I was like, well, look at the time, dude. It was the early 2000s. She was very popular back then. So, I mean, it's like spot on. I was like, yo, okay. Wow.
Yeah, and then there's like a sort of music video, right? There's like a music video-ish segment in the beginning of the credits. Where it's
I
like,
did it again.
Yeah.
She looks even more like Britney in that music video cutscene they did.
I gotta get this game, guys.
It's terrible. It's like spot on. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. She could sue for illegal property on that one.
I know, right?
Well, the options were stealing the Britney property or Mary Kate and Ashley, and they were threatening. So
that's true. They were scary.
So
you had Aguilera too. She was quite threatening in that. She hadn't gotten to her ex-Tina phase yet. So.
They couldn't use her because her outfit was the same as Rygar's. So they're like, no. We gave him the fit.
That's where the white hair came from.
Yeah, there you go.
And the straps.
Makes all sense now.
Yeah.
Zardoz. We're back to Zardoz.
Yeah. What makes him a little bit stronger? Thanks for making him a fighter.
This shit doesn't happen.
I feel like I need. Yeah, GP. I don't know if you saw that picture of the Britney Spears looking princess that I put in the production discussion.
Yeah,
it is absurd.
Let me flip over to that.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in newest episode discussion for people to see.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think Chard nailed it with the Rygar.
So, you can search it or you can join our Discord, wink, wink, and go see it in the newest episode discussion. Yeah, our Diskarmor
we did not have last time we discussed this game. So,
yes.
No, we did not.
Progress.
It'll be another 7 years, so get on it now.
Yeah, it's a series.
How long has it been paused on that screen? Like, I don't know.
That is the most paused screen in Rygar.
We don't turn the console off because we'll lose our save game.
Yeah. Somewhere out there, there's a CRT with that image burned in.
Yeah.
It's just, why do you have Britney Spears in your TV? Don't ask.
It's Princess Harmonia.
That's Harmonia. Thank you.
I love Rygar. I'm a big Rygar fan.
Actually,
Britney Spears is in another castle. Thank you.
So I have a question. Since we're doing episode 1 rehash for 7 years, is our next episode going to be pre-game superstitions?
I mean, we should just start over, right?
Yeah,
we should just start over.
just loop.
No. How to make it
every
14 years.
You know why? I'll tell you why. Because the third episode, I believe, was Mario Panic. And the reason I'm doing a Mario show of my own, guys, is because you guys are full of wrong fucking opinions on games. So we would disagree. So I'm not revisiting episode 3.
Someone's going to be like Werewolf, and they're going to come to YouTube, and they're going to see a new version of the Rygar episode, and they're going to be like, fucking sold, followed, subscribed, and liked, because I remember the 7 years ago episode, and now there's these two idiots that have joined that weren't there before with white hair and balding. Let's go. We're sold. I'm in.
So, wait. What is this wrong opinion we have about Mario 2? I'm curious.
I like Mario.
We did
2.
a bracket episode about Mario before, and I don't even remember what I disagree with you guys on. All I remember is I was really upset that you guys are wrong. And I'm not revisiting those feelings.
You don't even have proof.
So I'll break Mario on my own. I don't want to talk about it anymore in a group setting.
Jake, I have a question.
I will say, I watched one of your recent ones, and I was like, "No, you're wrong."
No, I know you guys are wrong.
Hey, don't agree. Jake, I have a question.
Yeah.
When are you not angry at our
That's
opinion?
true. That's a secret to the star.
That's true.
He's always angry.
Dr. Pepper, bags of milk. It's just it never ends.
Sick
It's
Jake
fine.
and bad takes.
Yeah, right.
Sticker
So I'm gonna
tape.
start a new
Sick
podcast.
Jake.
Me and Idris Elba are gonna do a show together. He'll spin the
Idris,
tunes.
if you're watching, I know
We got
could be
Isaac
best.
Asimov next week.
I'll dig him up.
Yeah.
I'll Diskarmor him up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I wanted to mention one of the things at the beginning of this game. The writing in the PS2/Wii game is so bad.
You can't read it.
It starts where like this horrible thing happens and giant monsters show up right at the very beginning of the game, and he's like, "What is this from my dream?" And the woman that's with these monsters is like, "No." Like, how does she know?
No. Nope.
She
Incorrect.
just showed up. He's
How do we
never seen
illustrate?
her as far as he knows, and she's like, "No,
No.
these are we're Titans." He could have dreamed about the Titan. No.
Remember the Titans.
Yeah, how does she know his dream? Maybe they absolutely were. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Why is she so judgy?
How do you dream shame Rygar?
Yeah.
This could be our
Maybe
last
she's got
moments,
great
and you're
takes
gonna
about
be
Mario
hateful?
games. Why is she judging?
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
Also,
Are you and the
can
Titans going to do a Mario review, Jake?
they might.
I this is partially a question, but really this is more of us giving ourselves flowers from 7 years ago. Of all of the famous franchises and important games in video game history, what possessed us to start our debut episode with Rygar?
I wanted to ask you guys that. Being outside looking in, obviously, now I get to look out from the inside, which is fun. But
What
I never
boxes?
understood why
That check. Yeah.
why Rygar was like, guys, you know what I really, really want to talk about for our first podcast episode? Fucking John
It's like,
Rygar.
What are they talking about on the streets
Hold
right
on,
now?
hold on.
Oh,
I'm
Rygar's
gonna fall
everywhere.
on
Kids
my
love the
sword
Rygar.
here for a second. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure this was my idea.
That's fair.
Okay.
And
It
that's
wasn't a
fine.
Master
It's
System
not a
game.
terrible game.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
It
That's the
was.
thing.
It got a Master System port. Only in Japan, but it got a
Only
Master
in
System
Japan.
port.
Okay, all right.
Boom.
It's
And if you
not
ever want me
good.
to
I
do
played
something-
it this week.
If you ever want me to get in on something, all you have to say was, "This is Werewolf's idea," and I'm like, "I'm there."
I'm in. Yeah.
Do I
Get
need to
in,
dress up
loser.
for
We're
anything?
talking Rygar.
Yeah.
Well, we
But
went
I
from
just
River
remember
City
thinking, like,
Underground
okay,
to fucking
shit.
Rygar. That was the dreaded. Just it makes
Yeah.
no
Out the
sense.
gates, just being
So-
like, "Okay, go ahead and mail us."
My
our
personal
platinum
experience
plaque."
in life is I throw out really random ideas. And a lot of times I'm told no. And sometimes
here.
it's like, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm on
Not
board.
here.
And
Not here.
Yeah.
But again,
the problem is you throw out ideas for us and we're like,
Sure.
sold.
Sure.
Sold.
Rygar
Let's
was
talk to
such
Birth
a
of Marshmallows. I'm in.
It
Fuck
was
it.
such a under the radar, middle of the road thing. I had no reason to say no. I'm like,
Right.
yeah. Like if somebody said, "Hey, do you want to go for ice cream?" and I'd be like, "Yes," and they're like, "Okay, but the place only serves vanilla, no toppings. Do you still want to go?" I'm going to be like, "Well,
I'll go.
yeah, I'm
Committed.
still going to go. Yeah, absolutely. I'm in."
Committed. Yeah.
So
If,
Again,
if they're keeping business on just their vanilla ice cream, I want to try that vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, Rygar is the vanilla of ice cream?
It's the only vanilla, no toppings of ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Purgatory of games. Like, this is fine.
This is
Four foundational
but again,
toppings.
that
I
is
think.
not me stealing on you or talking any sort of nonsense. But looking back at it 7 years ago, I'm like, okay,
I've always
we
wondered.
came
that.
out as lukewarm as possible with our game choice.
Yeah.
And
It's always
I
been a
love it.
curiosity, man.
But no, I love it. I think that's a
Yeah.
statement of like, we're going to do this how we want to do it.
Yeah.
We
Here's
made grilled
Rygar,
cheese
everybody.
without the cheese.
Yeah,
The
we didn't
grilled
jump
bread.
in with like Final Fantasy VII
Yeah.
or Devil May Cry or
We'll get to that in
Mega
season
Man
12.
or any of that.
Season
We were
12.
like, Rygar, this is what the people want to hear.
We didn't even
What
do
they
Mega Man
talk
that
about
early
is
Rygar.
either.
happening on the streets.
What's that?
We didn't do Mega Man that early either. It was a while
No,
before we
you
got to the
didn't.
good franchise.
You
No,
guys-
it was
yeah.
like 30 or 40 episodes.
Yeah.
We're
You
like,
guys were digging
no,
some
yeah.
of the deep stuff first.
Nobody's
was
going to
always
watch
like-
the first few. So let's just do this one
Well-
and build.
Well, here's the thing. Every podcast will always start with something
So-
hot, like Final
so-
Fantasy VII. But I was interested because you were doing something I hadn't thought about.
So,
Yeah.
so next week we're doing Kaboom on the Atari 2600.
Let's go.
Muddy
sold
Bum
by-
Dick. Let's fucking
This-
go.
This topic also goes back to, what I originally envisioned Press B to Cancel to be well before
Vanilla no topping.
well before I was like, let's make that the podcast title. Because I came up with this years before we made the podcast out of it. And I was like, I want to do videos, and I've talked about this before, but I'll just throw it out there again real quick. I wanted to make videos comparing either sequels or ports or various versions of games. Did this need to happen? Did it improve on it? Was it worth the time?
Right.
And that's like Rygar had that in spades because it had like 3 different decades worth of entries, basically. And, they were wildly different games, realistically.
And in keeping in that spirit, Rygar got some sequels or some ports 7 years after, and here we are 7 years after the original
Yeah.
with
There we
an expanded cast, which I'm probably pointing
There you
off in the wrong directions. And
The star and I are the white
kids
hair
and
and the no leather armor.
that's true.
You say
Wait,
Sinister
wait,
is the
wait.
white hair, but I am way grayer than he is.
Wait,
My hair's a little grayer than it
Who's
was.
wearing a
Charge
thong? Let's break it out.
charge the white hair.
I'm
charge
the white hair. I'm like
Charge-
Gandalf, the white haired.
Charge saying I'm the Zardoz of the channel.
He's the leather
You
armor.
can have that title. I'm fine with that.
You like leather
Maze?
strip? Shut up.
I do.
You're a fan. It's
You
fallen
ever-
into place in some ways.
Yeah.
We
No,
also
Checks
talked
out.
about
originally
putting together a
it wasn't
calendar.
Press B to Cancel. It used to be shield surfing with Rygar.
Yeah, that was it. Didn't test well.
It didn't test well.
Yeah. No, this. I am so glad that you started this.
Yeah.
Same.
And yeah.
I fondly remember watching you guys play the River City game and you guys talking
Yeah,
about
I
it. and then
remember
got to be
you
in the
like
chat for
writing
that.
fan fiction in the
Yeah, I was
chat
giving
while
you
we were
guys
playing
fan
that.
fiction because I was applying for the position as a co-host. It took 2 years to get in, but maybe I should have come on so strong.
And
Back
that's
off
the
a
other
little
thing. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall of that conversation where they're like, "Who's going to be the fourth?" And somebody at some point had to say GP. And what's even more absurd is at some point the other people had to say, "Well, everybody else has said no. Let's do it." And they called me at 3 a.m. to offer me the gig. They're like, "Hey, GP." I'm like, "Huh?" They're like, "Are you up?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
I am now.
Damn it.
Yeah, I've been waiting for your call all day.
No. I'm
We're
kidding. This
going.
is
We're going
honestly,
for
guys,
vanilla ice cream and no toppings. Let's go.
This has been my favorite.
That's how we got into the
ongoing
podcast.
project outside of fatherhood.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is a weird way to say that. I should probably retract that. But yeah,
They don't watch our
I'm-
show,
No,
it's
I-
fine.
I'm just piggybacking. I'm saying I'm glad you guys started the podcast as well.
No, honestly, I
Yeah,
mean, I did the streaming thing. I've done, content, whatever. This is the one that I keep doing.
Yeah.
This is the one that's stuck.
Yeah.
And it's
That's true.
Yeah.
It was funny
Yeah.
to listen to the
Well,
first
this
episode
is-
because we all had Twitch channels back then. And we're all giving our Twitch socials as a way to advertise the goddamn Twitch channels. None of us really stream anymore except for Chart. It's
Yep.
like it's so different.
Holding
Yeah.
it down.
Got the W.
Holding
on
it
that
down
one.
here, guys.
Yeah.
No, it's good. This was great, and getting the reach around. Wow.
Wow.
Getting reached out to to join this. Your
We
chair's
got
fine.
around to reaching out, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. That's. I was just shortening it. It's horse to door. This episode was supposed to be us revisiting and talking about Rygar. To be honest with you, it should be more of the celebration of what you guys have accomplished in 7 years, and
for sure.
and being invited to be a part of something. And Sinistar's right, because it's streaming comes and goes. I've had my long time off. I've come back. I go away. I come back. I'm like Plexitony fucking Phil, right? I see my shadow. I stop streaming for 6 months. It's the crazy thing, you know.
The
one thing
Wait. All of your RGB is casting your shadow. You're doing it to yourself.
That's why I keep leaving. I need to turn it off. But
that's why he's got more lights around him now.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's no shadow in here. I burned all shadows out of this room.
Next shadow's gone.
God, forget it. But no, seriously, like the one thing that I don't think about not doing is this. Like every Friday, it's always this, and it's like, how do I work my personal work into the schedule of this? This leads the charge for most of the stuff that I'm doing, and I would rather, like, the day that I hang up my streaming, which hopefully I don't do anytime soon, but this will still be a thing. This will still happen. So, you know, this has been an absolute blast. And there are days when we always say, oh, it's been a week, it's the running joke. But to be honest with you, when it's really been a week and I'm like, I hate everything, and I come and hang out with you guys, I have the time of my life, and it makes the entire week go away. And I love you guys for it. And I talk to you for more than most people, most of my friends I've had for years, and it's because of this podcast.
Yeah.
And I love being here, and I love that you guys invited us to do it, and I cannot wait to do another 7 and actually be here for 7 years for those 7 instead of just 5, you know, which is still pretty cool to think that we've done this for as long as we have. Because, I mean, you guys were in season 2 when you got the plucky upstart and the grumpy old man to join. And now we've been at this for 5 years on top of all that too. It's
call yourself
crazy.
a grumpy old man. I'm older than you.
I know. I'm sorry. I show it
you
well. I
hang
hang
out
out
with 5 like me and Sinistar. What are you talking
That's
about?
right.
Maybe 2.
I will say, like, I hang around, like, I'm on Reddit all the time trying to, like, promo the podcast and talk and shop with other people who do podcasts. And it's no joke when they say that if you go more than 5 episodes with the podcast, you're doing better than 95% of the people who've tried.
Yeah.
Most people quit within the first 3 episodes. They usually encourage people to make 5 episodes ahead of time before you launch, because they know once you get into the grind of stuff, how many people give it up, because podcasting is work.
It's hard.
It is.
It's hard. A ton of work.
And we're not living off podcast money.
No.
So, but I mean, when I think of, like, all the things I've done, and I've tried streaming too, I've done a little bit of YouTube, and this is my creative outlet, and this is what I love to do, and this is the thing I want to keep doing, especially now we do both the audio like we've always done, but we also do in the video as well, and it's a lot of fun. I've no lie, I've made lifelong friends with you guys, right? And I never thought I would be doing that. To think I played a game on stream with a few of you guys, and it would turn into something I'm still doing 7 years later is fucking wild. So I do love you guys. It's been great, and our show's grown over the years, right? Like, yes, we're still small, but man, we have people that listen to us and stay fucking one still. That's awesome. Like, it's great.
I think I wouldn't have survived the pandemic if it hadn't been for you all.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Seriously.
There's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah.
We are outside touching grass right now, guys. This is it.
Yes.
I do want to say a couple things real quick. There's the Seinfeld people, like the crew, you know, Jerry and Elaine, and then there's the Always Sunny in Philadelphia crew, and then there's us. And by that I mean, I think we're all just characters who don't change or grow or develop or learn.
We've learned
because
nothing.
Here we are all these years later, Jake's still telling us our opinions are wrong, and then us just standing by him, not remembering what they are. Like, I don't know what you're saying, but you are wrong.
But he's probably right.
And I've had no character development whatsoever. Yeah, even though Jake's of course right. But
our last podcast will be of us in jail, not realizing how we got there.
Still debating.
My last episode's going to be from a home. I hope we're all 90, and just the entire show is just going,
Let's beat away.
Why am I in space?
You don't like Mario RPG. What do you mean you don't like Mario RPG? That's the greatest soundtrack.
How many
of the
bars?
Sinstress, who's on the phone?
To
People are staring at me.
It's John
I do consider you guys lifelong friends of mine, and I, on top of that, really hope someday I get to meet. I'll say all of you. That would be great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any of you, really?
He didn't want to single me out. I appreciate it.
Furthest away.
No. Wolf's the one guy I want to go do everything with in life.
No, he's holding against me that we were going to travel after the pandemic was over and we never got the chance. No, we were going to travel and then the pandemic hit.
That's right.
Yeah.
No. I want to go get vanilla ice cream, no toppings.
Yeah.
And I want to, yes, with all of us, and we have to do a review. It's no Rygar, but
it's still pretty good.
Still pretty good ice cream. Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like the PS2 Rygar of ice cream.
Yeah.
It's no Rygar, but it's better than Rygar.
But no, seriously, like you could fill a book of all of the like inside jokes that we've had, both on the channel and in our Marco Polos and stuff like that, and the Discord. But what a fun time it's been.
Yeah.
My wife said something the other day, and it made me think of this podcast and the stuff I enjoy doing.
Why does it smell in here?
It was an insight she came to when we were having a discussion, and I want to credit her for this because I think it's genius. She said, "Life is about doing stupid shit that you enjoy."
Yes.
Yeah.
There every day. Yeah. Haven't been arrested.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like, I love this, and I know it's stupid, but I love it, and that's fine.
And you guys are the stupidest shits I know.
Yeah.
And he has fun doing all of us.
The nuttiest turds.
I am Chet. There's a deep cut for people.
Technical difficult.
Technical limitations.
No, I just remember flashing back to the mouse sounds. I'm glad as a group, we've moved beyond the mouse sounds. You know
what I have?
Also, I have different headphones, so fuck you all if you try it now. I won't notice. It's great. It's fine.
It's like I'm chewing in Jake's ear.
Nope. Edit it out in post. It's so hard not to go back and edit that first episode. The mouth noises. My God. It's like we're eating before we start every episode.
Let it live on in history, in infamy.
Yeah.
Let it be what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let it go.
Okay. All right, Elsa, calm down.
Yeah, I'd rather have Beatles Let It Be.
Fair.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Now that I've ruined the vibe.
No. It's good. Yeah.
All right. Well, what number is this? I don't even know. 307. I got it on this other screen over here.
Couldn't play.
This is 307, 7-year anniversary. We've been doing this for 7 years. I have enjoyed almost all of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything but Jake's opinions. It's great.
No, I'm okay with Jake's opinions. I just don't like being told how wrong I am. Like, I have family
with these guys.
I don't need that here.
Come on. We're friends, but
I don't mind being told I'm wrong. I usually get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
I'm just used to being wrong.
I love you guys. Thank you for doing this with me for so long.
Yeah.
Love is there. Love's in the air tonight.
And all the listeners and viewers out there who've stuck with us.
Yes. You too.
And now we show for money as we advertise our Patreon.
Yep.
By the
As
way,
a tradition.
If you love us, here's a way to show it. There it is.
Like and subscribe. First off, that's the biggest thing.
That's more important.
If you're not a subscriber and you just happened upon us, subscribe. We do stupid shit.
Yeah.
We talk about stupid shit and we enjoy doing it.
Yes, we do.
But you can find us on our Discord. You can talk with us there. There's always one of us hanging out, chatting. We've got a community that's been growing there. And you can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/pressb to cancel, where you can just follow us or support us financially if you so choose. We have 2 that meet the tier of getting vocally called out on the episode, shouted out rather. and they are
Calling you out.
Von Beardley and the Cthusiast Jeff. And if you subscribe at the Circus Charles tier or higher, you too can get a shout out. If you don't, that's fine. We love you regardless.
Yes.
It's not expected. We aren't like, come on. But we do appreciate it. It actually came in clutch a couple weeks ago, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But this is our hobby, folks, and we hope you love it too.
Yes. And if you are looking for our links or whatever, you can find us at pressbtocancel.com. Does anybody have anything they're doing they want to shout out, or?
I just, I think that, actually, you know what? No, we've done enough throwbacks to the original episode. I don't think I need to put on radio voice. So no, I'm good. Just happy to be here. Thank you for having me, guys.
Well, I thought he was starting an ASMR channel.
Yeah, I was like,
That's where the money is.
are we doing? No.
Well, you've been listening to Press B to cancel.
Press B.
Oh God. Yeah, we're doing stuff. We're playing scary games. We're playing horror games. Come over, check us out. There might be a few Press B people or one playing a horror game with me tonight. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, but you I'm the only one doing it. Well, no, that's not true. Jake's doing stuff too. Jake, help me out here.
For
make
once,
me
I
say
have
it myself.
Doing stuff.
So I've
Jake,
been doing the ranking of Mario over the last little while, and ranking Mario with the science and facts behind my decisions that are absolutely correct in every possible way. And if you don't agree with my ranking of Mario, you can go to our Discord at pressbtocancel.com/whatever and tell me how wrong I am, but I'm right.
Nice.
And I have another episode coming out Sunday where I'm actually finally going to add Super Mario Brothers for the NES to the list. Is it the best Mario game? Is it the worst? You got to watch on Sunday to find out.
I've already seen the thumbnail, and fuck you.
Sunday.
Fuck you.
It's your favorite game. I had to do something special for that one for you, Sinistar. You know? It's not every lunch break I can do an episode like this one. So it was really good.
Sounds like it is.
How's Marble Madness treating you?
It's
well, when he's done with 8-2, he beats Marble Madness.
To dedicate some time to it, it's up there with our squad goal of Dragon's Lair, which at some point we got to do because we committed to it as a team.
I already did it.
Who got? I didn't get committed.
What is this?
Committed
What
me.
is this we?
You didn't beat it. You only played it for like an hour. That's not enough. We got to beat it.
Hours enough.
That's enough.
That's enough. He's paid his penance. He's good. You notice he's beaten every Sisyphia game since that horrible day. Yeah, I know what's up.
Speaking of penance, where's Rascal? Wolf, you got to play Rascal. That was the thing.
Yeah, I do. On the other side, I am most of the way through Star Ocean 2, so I'm on track to beat that for the year.
I'm gonna wait until December to do mine.
Tradition, yeah. I respect it.
As is tradition.
Yep.
I'll have a week off in December. I'll just tackle it then. Perfect.
All righty. Well, this has been another episode of Press B to Cancel. We will see you all again next week. Have a good one, folks. Thank you for listening.
Oh, Rygar.